Hey guys, so today's video will be all about my freshman experience, what I went through, how I felt about the school then, what did I learn, and all about my freshman experience. So if you're interested, stay tuned. My freshman year was it was a bit rocky. At first I hated the school, and I hate that I have to say that, but I honestly hated Bethune-Cookman University my freshman year. And it's not because of anything that they did. It was mostly because of myself, I guess, for not really talking and getting out, talking and meeting people, or whatever the case was. But that was freshman year. So when I first went off to college, I was super excited because it was a group of people that I hung out with for high school, and we were like this, we were all best friends. So when we got to college, I'm thinking yeah, okay, we're gonna hang out, so I'm not gonna be worried, I'm gonna have friends, we can still hang out like it's high school. When I got to school, I maybe only spoke to one of them on a regular basis, and then maybe 2 or 3 of them I would talk to every other, and then the rest of them I just didn't really talk to. It wasn't, because we weren't like that. I thought we were, still gonna be cool, but then we got there and, people get away and they change. And I wasn't really getting out to meet people. I would just stay in my room unless it was time to go to the caf or to class. Literally, those were my 2 C's freshman year, caf and class, and I mean faithfully. And I wouldn't talk to anybody, on my way to class. I would be on the phone this whole time. People would be like, hey Victoria, I'd be like, hi, and just go back on the phone. So when I actually did start hanging out with people and going to events and joining organizations and different things, I met a really cool group of girls, and we began to hang out, and we were literally never apart, 24/7, and we just grew apart. Bottom line, there's no way to put it, but we just kind of grew apart. They had certain views and I had certain views, and I'm just the type of person, if I don't like what you're doing, or I don't want to do it, or I don't agree with it, I'm not gonna do it, and you can't force me to. So wipe those out, and I was back to being by myself on the phone with my mom, except I was going places, so I was doing a little better, I guess you could say. So I am definitely an only child. Well, I'm not an only child, but I'm the only child in the house. So making the adjustment from being, the only child in the house to going to college, and, you have to share a room with a person, and, just the whole idea of sharing my space and sharing my things. I was not open to that a roommate. What do you mean a roommate? I've never had a roommate, so you expect me to just try to fit all my stuff in one room, and to share my purse and share my personal things, or whatever the case was. And it was just what? Where's the rest of my room? First of all, I got too many clothes to put in this little closet. Then I got to be considerate of the other person, and what they like or what they don't like. I was not used to that. I kid you not, I had my family on the road at least once a month, if not more than once a month. I just wasn't used to it. I wasn't used to, I say, the whole roommate idea. My roommate had views on things, and I had views on certain things. She was, she had other siblings, and I was the only child, so I wasn't used to sharing anything at all, not even a pen. But I quickly came around sophomore year, and I realized that, okay, I need my freshman roommate back, because the one I got now, she ain't cutting it, and this not gonna work out. So bring me my freshman roommate back. And that is when I grew to be definitely okay with sharing any and everything that she could have even imagined. We would sit and have movie night, and I'd be like, hey, such and such, you want to go here, you want to go to the cafe, hey, what you think about this, we should do a nail day. Quickly changed when I got to my sophomore year. I wanted my freshman roommate back so bad, y'all. So you know, you might think you have the worst of the worst until you actually, you know, go on and you realize that first roommate wasn't so bad. Not at all. Nursing was my major. Well, pre-nursing was my major my freshman year, and I absolutely hated it. Like, I was literally up like a pallet in my foyer in my room. I made a pallet and I was studying till like 3 a.m. in the morning one time, and then the next day I took the test and I still failed. I kid you not. Like, I would go home and just cry after I got out of nursing class, because I just felt like everybody else was getting good grades and, you know, they were understanding everything that was going on, and then I'm just sitting in a class like, okay, I guess we're talking about this. Oh, okay, yeah, I remember this. Yeah, I saw something like that in the book. It wasn't that I couldn't study or I couldn't retain the information, because I knew the information. But as far as loving the major, I hated it. So there was no way around, you know, trying to convince myself that, yeah, girl, you're going to be a nursing major. You're going to do this. You're going to save lives. Like, I know God give us all the God-given talent and the plan, but nursing is nowhere in my plan, and I had to learn that the hard way. My angel in disguise was my Miss Bethune-Cookman University, which she will reign in my head forever, Miss Jamila Collins. And like, I literally do not know how I could have made it through my freshman year without her. And like, I tell her every day that I talk to her, I'm like, you know, you really made my freshman year like a lot better. And she just laughed or whatever. But y'all, I did not know how I was gonna make it. I was sad that like I didn't have friends and I couldn't really, you know, keep calling my family all day. It was a lot. I said my freshman year was definitely one for the books, and I hated it. But now I'm coming into my senior year, and I couldn't be more happier that I actually stayed at the school, because I've met a lot of people. I've learned just things that I couldn't have learned at a different school. Sorry for all you other schools, but I mean, my school is the best. So what else is there to say? I hope that you guys enjoy my freshman experience video. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys. Bye.